Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 9 of the Apex Online Racing ACC GT3 League. Once again, we are back with the live streams on the Tuesday evening, usual time of 7:30, and yes, indeed, we are live, ready for tonight's race, the season opener at Paul Ricard. And as you may have been able to tell by the thumbnail, we are driving a new car this season, and that is a big old boat, Bentley Continental GT3 2018 version. Almost said 2019 version, then it is of course a 2018 version. So yeah, new car, one that I'm having to try and wrap my head around at the moment, try and learn the setups and everything else like that. So I imagine once again, like the previous seasons, we're going to start off doing okay, but not so great, but progressively get better as we go throughout the season and end up getting better results. So we got Luna in here, Asturbo, Macecraft, Yannick Roy, hello to you all, great to see you all in here. Hopefully we will have a good race, Luna. And yes, hopefully we can have a good start to the season. I don't know how many of you saw the race last night for Tier 1. Excuse me while I take a quick swig of water there. Yeah, the race for Tier 1 last night, where on the end of lap 1, beginning of lap 2, delved into absolute chaos. One of the biggest crashes that we've probably had at AOR. It was huge. I think a good half the field was involved in it, and there was I think a good 40 odd cars in the actual race. So we're hoping to not have that happen here in Tier 2. It's the tier that I am driving in, once again, like previous seasons. But that means it's going to be hella competitive. So much so that I'm looking at times at the moment in the session for this practice, and I am absolutely bricking it, because I don't think I can get anywhere near those times. My fastest lap times certainly haven't been anywhere near those times. People are doing 153s, and I'm in the 154s, so that's a little bit worrying. Well, that's under qualifying conditions anyway. Hello Peter, David, Dominic, Stefan, welcome to you all. Glad to see you all coming in and tuning in here on the live stream as well. Just waiting for, excuse me, this free practice session that we're in. Might as well swing on over and bring the screen up now. There we go. Swing on over to the beginning of qualifying. Oddball asking, how come we've gone with the boat league? Well, the last couple of seasons I've been driving the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, and I wanted something a little bit different. Front-engined kind of suits me best, although the position of this engine is not quite so far front forward, is a little bit further back buried in towards the centre of the car. But it's, yeah, I wanted something that was kind of front-engined. I had my eye on the Bentley. I did have my eye on the M4 as well, but it was a very, very quick and competitive car. So I had a slight inkling that there could be a balance of performance patch coming along at some point, and lo and behold, of course, there was with the latest update. Also, by the way, Peter Nielsen, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciate it. So, yeah, I tested a couple of cars. The Bentley I kind of enjoyed the most when I got into it. It wasn't necessarily the quickest that I had in the testing. Barcelona, for example, tested the Lexus, and the Lexus was quicker around there, but also the Lexus was a lot more wild. The car was sliding around a lot more. So I ended up picking up the Bentley, and yeah, went and I've done quite a nice livery for it as well. See if I can actually let you guys have a little bit of a look here. A look-sees at the cars. It's not going to let me go into pre-cam mode, is it? There it is. Excellent. Right, cool. Oh, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? There she is! Doesn't she look beautiful? I look so awkward sat here like this just to try and get the right camera angle so you guys can actually see the car. But there you go, yeah. Nice, lovely livery for the car. So, that's cool. Obviously, Bentley, quite a big car. It's got a lot of space to put stickers and stuff on it. It kind of fitted the theme that I wanted. So, yeah, Boatley, it is... Let's get ourselves out on track before we end up at the very back of the train. We don't want that. Right-hand drive, yeah, right-hand drive is a little bit weird. Obviously, I'm used to it. Driving in the UK, anyway. But in race cars, right-hand drive is a little bit odd. It's certainly true. But yeah, I see an Asturbo asking what are the pros of the Continental versus the Aston. So. The main biggest difference that I noticed is the Bentley's got a lot more lower end front. It pulls away out of very slow corners much better than the Aston Martin does. I kind of knew that anyway before choosing the car, because starting in the Aston Martin you have to cover the brake for the rolling starts. If you don't, and you basically just try and react purely with the throttle, the Aston doesn't accelerate, and the Bentley just absolutely monsters it. So I knew that was there, but I think the Aston's kind of got the edge when it comes to wet weather driving. So there is a little bit of a trade-off with the car in terms of the car choice. I would have minded of going with the Aston again, but it would have been third season in a row, maybe fourth, so I wanted something a little bit different. So yeah, we have gone with the Bentley. Thank you, David. Glad you like the livery. And hello, Levy. Welcome along. Hope you're doing all good. Indeed, Christian. Yeah, new for 2021, 2 actually. Not only a new season, but also a new year. Very good point. Okay. Right. People are just getting themselves set up and ready for start of their qualifying laps. Obviously trying to find a little bit of space. Hopefully they don't take too much time.
Slow car ahead.
Let's get going and have a little bit of room. Right, here we go. First qualifying lap's at Paul Ricard for Season 9. Let's see how we can do. I'll be happy if I'm in the top 25. But I'm not expecting big things. Especially when you're going to validate your lap in turn 2. Not a great start. Still, soldier on. Get those tyres up to temperature. It's obviously the end of the warm-up lap, or should I say the out lap there. Just didn't generate any heat into the tyres whatsoever. Excuse me, I do apologise for the coughing. It has gotten better since the weekend. The Daytona 24 hours. Or at least the last couple of days it's been better. It's only just now before I started streaming that my body has suddenly decided that it's wanting to start coughing, so that's a little bit annoying, frustrating. Nice and easy here, coming through here. Obviously the tyre's not quite fully up to temperature yet, plus also on a invalid lap, so there's no point in pushing, risking the car going into a spin or anything like that. One thing I do have to say, I love the sound of this car. On the downshifts, the Aston sounded good, but these things, it sounds like got artillery cannons strapped to the side of the car. Bang, bang. Brilliant V8. Love it. so nice and bassy. Right. Lap number 2. Let's give this another go. Need to try and get a lap on the board, really. Kind of him myself straight away by very first lap, very first attempt being an invalid one. The only problem with this car is with that power comes quite a lot of responsibility on the right foot. It does want to try and break traction coming off the corners. Yeah, the downshift's a mega. We got a bit of space to gang behind, which is good.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Gets in. This car does drive like a boat sometimes. Doesn't want to turn into the apex. It's haven't quite gotten the setup of the car in the window that I want for this race. Effectively had to settle and kind of more focus on my actual driving of the circuit. It's 28th position at the moment, but there is time to be found. There's some places where we can commit a little bit more. Like there. It was a little bit conservative last time. Right, let's jump back to the pits. Get fresh tyres and all that jazz. Go one click either on that left side. Yeah, David, hopefully it works out on the Bentley serves as well here in this league. Hoping it'll be nice and competitive. More throttle on the infield section. Which sector do you mean?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Sector 1 or sector 3? How much do we need? 1.5 seconds off. I know I'm not going to get into the 53s. Sector 3. Thanks, Wheeler. Mac, do you mean having a little bit of overlap when it comes to basically coming off the brakes and onto the throttle? because at the moment I seem to be unsettling the car whenever I do that, which is why I've been avoiding doing it. Let's reset that track there again. Someone's been taking out all the pit boards. Lovely. I have a little bit of overlap, okay. I know that's what Jardier does, but the car doesn't seem to do what I want it to do when I do have a little bit of overlap like he does. Thanks, Mac. I mean, I appreciate you trying to help. It'll be something that I have to try out a bit more in offline testing, because I don't really want to try and adapt and change my driving style too much for the race. Obviously, if there's anything obvious sticking out, then say so, and I'm going to have to try and incorporate it to try and find a little bit more speed, but okay. I see what you mean. I'm starting to get somewhere now, I think. At least in terms of stability going in through those two corners.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Thanks, Wheel Up. Right, back up into the top 30. That's good. Still more time to be found though, if this guy stays well out of the way. Oh, car snaking under braking. Wide. Me. I'm going to shift this brake bias back a little bit further, try and get a little bit more pressure back into the rear tyres without coming into this corner and sliding like a madman and losing all the grip. So we can gain a bunch of positions just by getting a 10th or so. I can commit more through that corner, I think. Time to be found there. That is not the way to go. Right, gear ourselves up for another lap. Good.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Pretty much bang even at the moment. This is going to be our last lap as well. I'm not going to get another chance after this, so all or nothing. 3 Bentleys all in and around the same sort of ballpark area. Stay legal. We did, but that was shocking. Knew as soon as rear started going that was it. Not going to do anything better there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, one thing I haven't actually practiced yet is pit stops. I don't know I'm really going to be able to see my pit box with these carts parked diagonally. But
Session is now over.
hey, we'll give it a go. Way too late. Pit stop practice is going well, isn't it? Never mind. Yeah, not the best at qualifying sessions. 34 out of 37, so we're near the back, but we can go forwards from there. Looks like the Bentley doesn't have the best BOP here. Although Kovkin is making it work quite nicely. There's quite a few BMWs here at the back as well. But yeah, I probably would have only been able to find a couple of attempts, so I don't think I would have got top 25. Top 30 certainly would have been possible, but not top 25. Never mind. Qualifying's never been my forte anyway. So race pace is what I'm good at. So we'll be relying on that. This is what I'm going to be running with. So as you can see, as probably a lot of you know from recent times, it's been discovered there's a little bit of a potential exploit with the tow, both front and rear, running like as far negative tow as you possibly can. Works very, very well for all the cars without too many repercussions. Obviously it's going to affect tyre wear a little bit, but yeah, we're going to be trying it out here with a little bit less than the full effect, just to try and preserve a little bit of the tyre life. There certainly is some time and stability found from it. Electronics basically as it was. I'm pretty sure there used to be in here an option where you can choose what tyre set you wanted to go onto, which is now gone. So you can choose your starting set, but that's rather useful actually. There isn't a there doesn't seem to be a tyre set option in the pit strategy anymore. It's a bit strange. Car is reasonably soft. I've stiffened up the rear quite a lot. The front a bit as well, to be fair. Not much though. But that certainly helped. Dampers looking okay, and then aero basically zero wing. I haven't found the ideal aero variation yet for this car. And then 3 and 2 on the brake ducts in the temperatures that we're running work alright. They work fine. So yeah, that is the set for here today's race. It's probably not all that great. Probably a lot more that can be done with it. I know for sure that if I had a little bit more time, I probably would have been able to find a bit more speed, but I raced in Daytona 24 hours last weekend. Although I probably could have done some practice Sunday night. Actually, I couldn't because my parents stayed over. What is going on there? That's a bit strange. You guys disappeared from me for a moment. That was a bit odd. But yeah, yeah, I didn't get any time to practice Sunday night, so I only had time to practice last night, which meant I didn't get time to do the practice race. So that usual information that I get there, I do not have. It's a little bit annoying, but never mind. It's Turbo, they removed it. Yeah, okay, cool. That's kind of good to know. Hello, Graham. And as Turbo, when am I going to do a date with subscribers? Yeah, I need to look at finding some time to do some racing with you guys. That would be very, very cool. I just need to find some time in and around the very busy evenings and stuff that I have at the moment with planning weddings and trying to do these live streams, race practice, and also producing content. I imagine once I get the in-depth track guide series done and out of the way, then I'll certainly have a lot more time. Mac, unfortunately I can't. My weekends are usually taken up with family time. Plus also, I need to do a lot of work on Gran Turismo to get my rating up. So I've done barely any online racing with that game. That's pretty cool. A to Z series of pure GT, 1 car per week. That sounds like quite a good format, to be fair. Let's try and get some heat into these brakes and tyres. Would be a new slug if you race. Yeah, these guys are insanely quick. And hey, Squirrel, how's it going, buddy? Alright, brakes are basically well up to temperature. I'm wondering if there's a slight issue with my live chat here in OBS, because it seems to be updating in rather large chunks rather than individual messages, unless you're all just very conveniently sending messages at exactly the same time as with each other. Chat seems to be doing weird things.
Going double file.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let's actually pay attention. I've just brought chat out again. Ah, shit. Pay attention, let's do this. Sorry, quickly readjusting things there. Right, back where we should be. Top 5 racetracks in the world? Oh, good question. Bathurst, Nordschleife. I quite enjoy Le Mans. There's a few others. Right, here we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's take it nice and easy. The season's now underway.
Car on the right, 3 wide, all clear, clear on the right.
I was looking a little bit scary with some of the contacts between, or cars getting very close up in front. Thanks very much for the well wishes, guys. Apologies, it was a bit messy at the end there. Just trying to...
Car on the left, clear on the left.
Just trying to sort things with the stream so I can see you guys talking.
Car on the right.
Not the cleanest of starts, which is not good.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Power off over to the left there. A little bit scary. 32 seconds worth of repairs.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh dear. Car spinning. Multiple directions.
Car
And
on the
another
right.
one. Oh my
Clear on the
god.
right. Got some light damage on the front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's really frustrating. People not really paying attention.
Slow car ahead.
Let's see what we can do anyway. It's an hour-long race. This time, I don't want to be pitting yet because I'm going to end up coming out in and amongst the front guys, which is not going to be good. So I've got to try and slug it out until people start pitting. Excuse me. Hey. So it's all bodywork damage. Let's see how much it's actually affecting the car. In terms of speed and everything.
There's a slow car up ahead.
About 5k down.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
5-6k down on top speed. Yeah, Graham, I was trying to obviously avoid the car that was spinning, but someone wasn't looking past the end of their own nose. Either that or I was completely blocking their view, but people think that just because you're usually back on throttle flat out at that part of the circuit, it should be like that all the time. Don't necessarily pay attention that it's first lap. The car's spinning, struggling on cold tyres. Oh, door. Well, you came just in time. This is Paul Ricard, Roberto. At least we're staying with the main pack, which is encouraging. Yeah, that's one thing that I want to avoid is any penalties. So that'll be one thing that could potentially save my race a little bit. God.
There's the time to the car in front in sector 3.
There was some quite heavy starters there.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh yeah, I've got to keep going. Don't give up. Got to get at least some points. If I give up now, I'm not going to get anything. Whereas if I carry on, there's a chance that I might be able to get somewhere.
Well done, mate.
Hardy? Is that you? Thanks very much for subscribing to the channel. I think that's how you pronounce your name. That's how I'm going to pronounce your name. I'll refrain from doing a Schwarzenegger impression. Well, at least we're keeping pace with the gang of cars up in front. Obviously we lose now on the straights. Here comes the Lexus, which has a lot of top speed anyway, and his car doesn't look like it's
Clear on the right.
it's overly damaged. Puff him a little bit on the rear there. So yeah, I wasn't going to fly that.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
Lose a position, gain a position. I'm not too worried now. I'll take a look at the incident after the race and decide whether it's worth reviewing or not. Or putting to the steward, shall I say. And even then, it's probably automatically flagged as an incident anyway, because there was contact between various cars, so that automatic process is going to put the incident in front of the steward's eyes if the people involved want it reviewed. I'll avoid that. This damage is hurting me quite badly. It's not so bad in the corners, it's just the straight line speed. I think that's really costing me the time here and not allowing me to catch up to the guys in front. Although it does also seem like the high speed corners, downforce levels are affected. Oh, you can flash me all you want, mate. Hey, Tiago.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Seems no one in this taking pass without making contact, apart from the Lexus of Terra Monin. He did the right job. Tiago, yes I am. Using track IR5. And yes, track IR5. It's good. I have no idea, Mac. Depends if you like the Gran Turismo series or not. If you do, then it might be worth. Because I don't think the PS4 will do Gran Turismo 7 justice. Or I usually find people are super conservative with round 1. Because they haven't raced together before. Or at least that's the approach they should be taking. Once you kind of get an idea and a feel for how people drive, who you can trust, who you can't, then start to push things a little bit more.
Slow car ahead.
That is true. I remember just about avoiding that incident, and then I got tagged on lap 2. I managed to gain, I think, 12 positions in that opening lap, and then all that work got undone, and then some. Mac, probably get an external hard drive. I don't know anything about installing new hard drives on PlayStations, so my safest option would on PlayStation. Sorry, yeah. So my safest bet would be an external, or upgrade to a PS5. Hey Zero, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How about yourself?
Well, not late. Personal fastest though.
Right, I'm going to do one more lap and then I'm going to come in. Let's see if we can cover some positions. We're going to lose a lot of time obviously repairing, but I'm hoping fresher tyres, other people having incidents. Get into the swing of things and start making some ground, because these lap times are not good enough at the moment. No worries, Mac. Glad to hear you're okay. Zero?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Again, stutters. It might be because of the livery pack. Either that or OBS is not having fun this evening. Do it, Levy. Right, hopefully this pit stop goes a lot better than practice pit stop I had. Ah, yeah, of course. I'm used to the Aston Martin where you line up on the left side of the stop sign. Of course, it was a right-hand drive car, isn't it? So I've got to be firm to the right. Fuck's sake. Is that the lead is going through? No, not yet. So yeah, I can hear cars. There's the leaders.
Mandatory stop is starting here. Let's go, go.
Ah, you're gonna come out right in front of them. This ain't good.
Faster car approaching, watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Faster car coming down behind you. Clear on the right.
Did people not read the rules?
Car on the left.
This,
Clear on the left.
oh god. I wish ACC didn't have this stupid rubber banding. It is really annoying.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh my god. I'm good, there you
Car
go.
on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car coming up behind, watch out.
This is a really frustrating race. Not gonna lie. People just don't have any patience. Like 2-3 corners after the place where the Bentley went for the lunch, there's this massive great big long straight where it would have been very easy for me to let that Bentley past. No, he tried to dive into a closing gap. At least with the damage now fixed, fresh tyres, we're pushing on at the pace that it should have been at.
Fastest lap so far.
We're gapping the car behind now as well, which is good. I think my chat may have broken again. I don't know what's up with OBS today, or at least the screen up above, but I don't seem to see any of your messages anymore. Oh no, I do see your messages. You guys just weren't talking. But every now and then, the chat kind of flickers, or does something weird. Which is why I thought it was broken. Plus the earlier issues on the formation lap, which caused me to be going all over the circuit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I was trying to bring out the YouTube pop-up chat.
Good job.
It's right, I can see chat, Frank. So you can ask questions. I'm glad you can learn by watching. Right, 9 seconds we got going. Mac, I don't really play Gran Turismo all that much. Either 2 or 3 is probably my favourite. Way back in the day, I don't play the recent ones. And overall, at the moment I'm really enjoying ACC and iRacing. Project Cars 2 is always going to have a special place in my heart, and I prefer that over a Assetto Corsa one. And that is very true, Frank. It's the race lines that are the key to this circuit. Really gaining the cars in front of me now, which is a bit annoying. Come on. There we go. Ban on me now. They're all from PC, Mac. I don't play on PlayStation all that much. Only really Madden, FIFA, Red Dead Redemption. And although I have GT Sport, I've only really played it for game dev purposes as competitor research. .4, 13.3. We're losing to Mame in front. Tokyo Drift. That's absolutely killed the rear left tyre. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, Marmon in front doing 54s. Starting to get into the realms of unknown territory here as well. For me with the car. Try out the setup. Not really done any running in worn tyres on lower fuel, so it's very much going to be learning as we go here for these remaining 24 minutes. At least the rear left tyre pressure is coming back to where it should be. Let's not do it again. PC's aren't that bad, just put on and play. I can get into a game near enough as quickly as I can on a PlayStation or a PC. How is that track limits? Got 2 wheels within the white lines. I mean, I know I didn't get a penalty or anything like that, but that shouldn't even have been a warning. Or should I say taken into consideration? Yeah, they're both good games, mate. My address is lurking behind. Seems like we're catching Muscat up in front slowly. oversteer that. Need that. We've got side by side up ahead. Marmy's got through. Mac, I'll use OnePlus. OnePlus 7 Pro is what I've got.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Has anyone seen the lap time or the previous lap time of the guy ahead? OnePlus is very good. I like them. A lot cheaper than Apple and Samsung. Hoping this will be a pass. It is. Excellent. At least we're into the top 30. Right in the transition between the two corners as well. Right where I didn't want it. Thanks, Mac.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
No point in quitting the race, especially when there's points to be had. It does not like that. Are we doing these every Tuesday now, Mac? Whenever we're doing this, whenever there's an AOR League round, which is every Tuesday, 7:30 UK time. There is a break week halfway through the season. I can't tell you the date of that off the top of my head. Yannick, not in ACC. Having Project Cars 2, but I haven't properly tried the V12 AMR in ACC yet, no. I know it's not the most competitive of cars these days. Excellent, Frank. Glad to hear it. When your wife asks what have you done this evening, you can say you spent some alone time with Yorkie. She asked what was he doing, you saying you were watching me hold his big boat around. See how jealous she gets. Yeah, the V12 does sound really nice. Just the more modern cars are that much more advanced in pretty much every aspect that beats it hands down. Oh god. There's an apex there, somewhere. There you go. Cruise ticket to get back over to it. Mac, it's something that I've considered offering at some point. It's not something I have the time for at the moment. But in the future, there's certainly potential. Otherwise, I do want to try and keep a lot of the teaching stuff to the videos so that other people make use of it as well. And I don't mind the fact that that stuff is viewable for free either. I know some places like to charge for it, but it's nice being able to create educational videos and putting them out for free and not sticking them behind a paywall. Because then it just helps everyone out. Everyone gets better, gets quicker. Sim racing overall as a whole gets better because people are better. If you hide stuff behind paywall, you create a bigger division between the guys and girls who know how to drive and can drive quickly, and those who are new to it or are struggling to learn certain aspects. So if we can keep all that educational content out there for everyone, without a paywall, everyone benefits. You will be one day, Mac. It's taken me a lot of practice over a lot of years. Oh god. And even still, I make stupid mistakes like missing that apex there. Yeah, Jakob. It's or Jacob. Might have got it right, judging by the rest of your name. Over here in the UK we say Jacob, but in other places it might be pronounced Jakob. Yeah, it's why I haven't put the in-depth track guide series behind a paywall. So I just put it out as a regular YouTube video. Got some ads on it, of course. Make a little bit of money back, but the only thing where I consider maybe putting stuff behind a paywall is basically like either very exclusive things, so they're not really necessarily exclusive, but maybe I was thinking of possibly like all my practice sessions, just kind of live streaming it to like channel members if I was to set them up, sort of thing. Make them members only sort of live streams. Obviously the actual races would be for everyone, and basically being able to view videos like a day early before they go out on the channel early anyway. Those are like the only time or things that I consider maybe putting behind a paywall. First time was right. Nice. Yannick is the Track Racer TR80. There is 3 links down below in the description. one to the EU store, one to the UK store, and one to a US store. If you click on one of those, they'll take you to the respective, or relative, should I say, Track Racer website. You can see their list of products there. If you end up purchasing any of their products after clicking on one of those things, I get a little bit of commission as well, which obviously would be very much appreciated if you are considering either purchasing a rig or a wheel stand, or you've already got a rig and you're looking for some upgrades. Yeah, that'd be very much appreciated. It's obviously, well, yeah, I'm a brand ambassador now for the old Track Racer. Glad you like him, Corvette. Gmop, I'll read your message in just a second once I get to a straight. Oh, you built your rig out of wood. Nice. I've seen quite a lot of wooden rigs as of late. Started becoming quite popular. Obviously, cheaper option. Evening, Gmo. I have done no test runs around Suzuka and the Bentley as of yet. No. Suzuka isn't on the calendar for this season either, so I don't think I will end up doing any test runs around Suzuka, unfortunately. Sorry. Suzuka's not a particularly strong track for me either, to be fair.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Ah, the end of the race. Excellent. Andre, cool. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Very much appreciated. There's a nice little drift and slide for you in celebration.
There's a time to the car in front in sector 3.
I'll have to consider it for the future, Mac. I think 30 minutes is a little bit short though. I probably do an hour to 2 hour session source there. Thanks. Just 30 minutes isn't really long enough to go into the proper details. I mean, obviously I can talk to you for 30 minutes, but it helps observing and
The leader has finished the race.
kind of guiding you along that way at the same time. Pretty fireworks. my email address is on my channel's about page. Or you can DM me on Twitter. Jakob, this is truck IR5. That's what I'm using.
Right, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Was that 28th position actually? Final result? And then we'll take a look at a replay in a bit. No, 29th. Well, it was 29th. Yes, I use Truck IR5 and Gmop. No, I don't use Motec. I use Racing Sim tools to help make setups. There's only certain aspects of it though that you can kind of really use, as not all the data is there provided by Unos. Okay. Skip that. Yeah, that was a frustrating race. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's go and take a look at the replay and see what the hell is going on. Right, we'll skip all this bit while I'm all over the place trying to sort the stream and everything else like that, so let's get to the race start. Thankfully, I managed to flick the engine map at just the right time. Start accelerating here. Cars in front kind of pinballing off of each other. Okay, us in front. That was kind of on me. BMW was there, nothing we've really done about that. That's just annoying and unfortunate. This Lamborghini. Nah, it's not necessarily Lamborghini's fault, to be fair. They did alright. It just backed up. This is a bit annoying, but never mind. Thankfully that Aston Martin was quite smart, didn't do anything too stupid in terms of its rejoin. There we goes. Dennis, I'm not too sure what position Mons finished. A little bit too conservative here with Shear on the outside. Guys in front spinning away. And these start spinning. And I wanted to get an onboard perspective to see how much he could see. I mean, as you can see, he reacted very late. Said Aston Martin on the outside's reacted. Oh yeah, no, there you go. He was on the brakes. That was unfortunate. Smash, 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 smash. All the smashing. Looks like. Yeah, but the Beamer didn't really have too much room. So it's quite difficult for him to react at the same time. And this was bloody stupid by the Bentley. Lost it over there, I think. Yeah, G-Mob, I got battered and bruised all over the place. He did Yannick, but that, I think, incurred more damage than the initial hit. So I had another 6 seconds and something, load of repairs after that. Around. Yeah, exactly, Corvette. There's a massive, great big long straight where he would easily have had the draft on me. I probably would have let him through then. But even then I was on brand new fresh tyres, which extra grip, he could have used me to his advantage. But no, he decided to kind of show his nose in a silly lunge and punted me wide. Where was the incident between... me and you? It was earlier on, wasn't it? Smash! Smash, 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 smash. So there, he was flashing his lights at me, for whatever reason. Don't really know why. He's got a bit of a run. I don't think he had much in there of giving room on the outside. He was only forced to at the last minute because there was contact. Flashing lights does bugger all. For me at least. I know for some people it does, they can find it really annoying and distracting. For me it does nothing. But look at her! She's all beat up. That's really sad. I like the Bentley all intact. But I didn't do a bad job of the delivery. There's not many, there's not really any places where you can kind of see any issues with it, which is good. No, wrong car. Come on. There we go, play some camera angles where you can see it a little bit better. She does look nice, although I think there needs to be some carbon fibre up the front a little bit to break up some of the orange up there. The only thing that I may be thinking of changing on that car. Well, it's a little bit too late now because the livery pack's already done, dusted, submitted, sorted. If I was to put some carbon fibre up there, I'm not entirely sure where I'd put it. Otherwise, she looks very, very good. Anyway. And last person here. And there's still one or two people there. I don't see M1s in here, for those who were asking earlier. Ah well, never mind. So, that is round one done and dusted. Not the race I was hoping for. I was hoping for one a little bit cleaner than that. Not get caught up in so many incidents and get smashed and battered around, but... Excuse me. Hey-oh, it can't always go your way. So, yeah. Same time again next week. Round 2 will be at... Where is round 2 at? Where is the thing about all the stuff? With all the stuff about this season. I have found it. So next week we're going to be at Nürburgring, which is 50% dry, 50% chance of it being wet, and a 50% chance of the conditions changing. So it might be a wet race. That'll be an interesting one. Quite like Nürburgring, so looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get a better, cleaner race there. But yeah, I'm not necessarily going to hold my breath. We shall see how that one plays out. So yes, not the best of results, but hey ho, never mind. We'll be back stronger next week, and yeah, hopefully looking for a top 20. Other than that, thank you very much everybody for tuning in and supporting and keeping me company here in this race. Try and keep you sane a little bit whilst just driving around the circuit. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then though, have fun, stay safe, take care.